You can't just take rich people's money. Why not? They took it from us. How else do you think somebody gets a single billion, let alone hundreds of billions? You could get paid $1 million a day and still have to work 1,000 days at $1 million to get just 1 billion. People are out here with hundreds of billions. Well, it's stock appreciation. That's how they got it. Okay, how does a stock appreciate? It's valuable. Where does value come from? From people doing work. Oh, your company is going to make all the cars electric, going to take us to Mars, going to cure cancer, going to do whatever. Who's going to do that? Workers are going to do that. Without them doing it, your company is valueless. People producing the value do not get the wealth. It all goes to one guy who takes the value from everybody working for him and now has hundreds of billions of dollars. So take it back. Unionize their companies. Set up all possible paths of compensation to benefit workers. That's what they did to create billionaires in the first place.
That's literally, I mean, he's doing a very good job of breaking down how labor generates value under capitalism. He's doing a very good job without saying like those terms. I agree. This man with a mullet is spitting, okay? And the unfortunate problem though is that like people don't understand. How's he better than you at this and you do this all day? I think I would go so far as to say that I'm pretty decent at explaining this process, as the only reason why you most likely are in here and have been a subscriber for at least 2 years is because you at some point understood that. It ticked in your head when I described it under similar terms. Now, ultimately, he's doing a good job, but a lot of people don't take away the genuine lessons that are supposed to be instilled here. Like, most people don't understand. It's not like being anti-capitalist is not about just like being like, oh, I hate rich people. I think the animosity towards rich people is valid, adequate, understandable, a good starting point for agitated propaganda. But this isn't like, oh yeah, we're coming for your toothbrush. That's Red Scare propaganda. And because people's minds have been so warped by Red Scare propaganda that even leftists who think that they are on the right path turn around and literally just say, become the meme that the right has presented them as. Okay?
Place, just reverse it. If that sounds crazy, it's not any crazier than what we have now, which is a single person with 200 who could lose $200 billion and still be the second richest person on earth at the same time that 2/3 of the country is living paycheck to paycheck. That's crazy. Pick any metric. The system that we have right now is a joke, and it's only working for the people who set it up to work that way.
It always seems to me that capitalism is being held together more by moral arguments than anything else at this point, because most of the old practical arguments don't really apply. You know, for the last 50 years, you just said, well, you know, capitalism creates great inequality, but at least, you know, it lifts all boats, and even poor people know their children will be doing better off in the next generation, and nobody believes that anymore. That's obviously not true. The other argument was it creates a big, strong middle class, and that leads to political stability. And that's clearly not the case. The other one was technological. You know, well, we're all going to be on Jupiter in a few years. There's going to be endless inventions. Capitalism is a huge engine for creativity, and you know, instead we just get like iPhone 7, iPhone 8. You know, all the sci-fi stuff just it used to happen.
Marginal improvements.
Capitalism seemed to stop producing that stuff all of a sudden. So none of those things are true. So in a large way, I think the only two arguments left are, well, anything else would be worse. You know, it's us or North Korea, basically. And the other argument is, well, it's basically moral. It's just like people really do believe that if you don't pay your debts, you're a bad person. I mean, unless you're rich, in which case it doesn't matter somehow. But you know, if you're Donald Trump and you go bankrupt, they elect you president. But you know, if you're an ordinary person, you're a deadbeat and a bad person. And So that one really works. People feel that, you really have to pay your debts. It doesn't matter if you've been maneuvered into it, which is a really, really convenient thing for the guys who are running a financialized system. It always seems to me that capitalism is being held together more by moral arguments than anything else at this point, because most of the old practical arguments don't really apply. For the last 50 years, you just said, well, capitalism creates great inequality, but at least, it lifts all.
Want to see a nice TikTok? What is this? I don't associate with anything left of communism. Me arguing with the... What is going... Yeah, TikTok is so ridiculous. If you get into TikToks, please ignore you get from clout chasing lefties that'll duet you. I think a lot of the TikTok lefties, even if I disagree with them, aren't as like annoying to me as like the Twitter weirdos. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Also, I forgot to run the ad, so I'm running it right now. Please watch. You can spot me until you're big enough to join the revolution. Wait, what? The masculine urge to build into my body, hop on, start the crusades, and be leftist grace in this God-given earth.
Partner genuinely enjoys Little Caesars pizza. That is such a green. And please spare me any pizza-based elitism you may harbor. It will find no quarter with me, I promise you that. It's $5. That's the point, you bourgeoisie. It's the pizza of the working class. Official pizza partner of the proletariat. Please get with it. However, if you look at your partner in the eyes and they in turn look at yours and you ask them what they want and they look at you and in all seriousness say, Papa John's, flee. Vacate the premises. Because that's going to be the same person that you ask for a water from the gas station and they come back with Hasanabi. What's wrong with Hasanabi? It's semi-potable swill water. There's literally salt in it. Read the ingredients. I would rather have a cup of ice that you dunked in the toilet and handed to me with a bendy straw than Hasanabi. Also, it's owned by the Coca-Cola Corporation, which funded paramilitary squads in Latin America. It's bad water.
What's up with this? Like, why is he like that? I don't know what this is, but it's going to be fire.
All right.
I hope the real advice it gives you is how to avoid the top of the hour ad break, though, because I'm going to run that right now. A 3-minute ad break is upon us. If you no longer want to see them, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime, or by getting gifted a sub. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. We're not going to watch a 10-minute TikTok.
Best
You're
lesson
crazy.
I can give you on economics. It's very simple. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. That's about as simple
If you
as I can
watch
put
this, you are never
economics.
retiring.
We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. Now, it takes time to bring value to the marketplace.
I'm bored already. I can't watch this.
Yeah, no.
Butter Dish, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads. Oh, here. So stupid.